Hi students and happy Tuesday. This week you will work on USA Learns. I would like you to work on number 2 in the classroom and number 3 numbers. So we're going to be working on in the classroom and numbers. If you are finished with 2 and 3, unit 2 and 3, you can go on to 4, 5, 6, 7. You can keep going, okay? I would like you to at least spend 4 to 5 hours, 4 to 5 hours on practicing, and good job. I'm seeing a lot of students are practicing on USA Learns, and that makes me happy. So this week, we are going to talk a little bit about weather. Right now, we are in the month of April, and April has a lot of different weather that is kind of crazy, right? It is kind of crazy weather. So I thought today would be a good day to work on some weather vocabulary. So let's talk about the weather. Repeat after me. Sunny. Sunny. So this is the sun. In English, this is sun. So when there is a lot of sun, we say it's sunny. Repeat rainy. Rainy. That is when water is coming out of the sky, right? Water is coming down to the ground. It is very rainy in April. The month of April has a lot of rain. Repeat cloudy. Cloudy. So this is a cloud. These are clouds, plural, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 clouds. Excuse me. And there are lots of clouds. I would say there are lots of clouds today. Sometimes it is sunny and sometimes it is cloudy. And when it's cloudy, it's kind of dark. There's not a lot of sun. And sometimes it means it will rain. Repeat foggy. Foggy. Foggy is when there's water in the air and you cannot see. Maybe if you are driving a car, you cannot see very well in front of you. So that's foggy. Repeat snowy. Snowy. So in April, usually it does not snow, but this week I hear maybe it will snow, which is sad for me. But it snows a lot in the season of winter. Winter is when it snows, which is November to probably March, we say winter. It's the season of winter. Right now we are in spring. Spring, where the plants, right, our gardens start to come back, the trees everything gets green outside. But no more snowy, I hope. Today it is windy. Repeat windy. Windy. Windy is when the air is going whoosh really fast, right? It makes maybe our hair go everywhere. That's windy. You can see some maybe leaves from the trees when they're different colors. That's fall, the season of fall or autumn. Repeat stormy. Stormy. So stormy is like rainy. So usually there is water, right? There's rain, but a lot of times there's also thunder and lightning. So this here is lightning. Repeat lightning. Lightning is like the bright light that comes out of the clouds, and then you hear boom. That is thunder. Repeat thunder. So that is the big noise, the big sound that the lightning makes. Boom. That is stormy. So if there's no lightning, rainy. If there's lightning, we say stormy. All right. So let's practice. This is a common question English speakers will ask when you're having conversation, when you're just meeting a person, or easy conversation. What's the weather like today? What's the weather like? What's the weather today? You could also not use like. You could say just what's the weather today? And remember, we have a question. It's a question here. So we need to say, what's the weather today? Remember, we use that inflection for a question, okay? So when I worked with small children, we had a song for this. You know I love songs, and the song was, what's the weather like today, like today, like today? What's the weather like today on this Tuesday? So today is Tuesday, right? So what is the weather like? What's the weather like today? So when the sun is out, we would say, always we start with it's, and then we use our weather vocabulary. It's sunny, it's clear. Usually clear means no clouds, no clouds. It's bright, that means the light, the sun is in our eyes, right? We're like, it's very bright. It's good, right? If we like the weather, we can say it's good. A lot of people like it sunny, so it's good. And it's fine, it's same as good. So practice repeating with me. What's the weather like today? Repeat. Repeat. It's sunny. It's clear. It's bright. It's good. It's fine. So sometimes it is too sunny, right? In the summer, maybe August is the month that it gets very hot. We would not say it's sultry, but we'll say it's hot. So what's the weather like today? If too much sun, we see our temperature is too hot. So we would say it's hot. So repeat, what's the weather like today? Repeat, it's hot. Repeat, what's the weather like today? Repeat, it's overcast. Repeat, it's gray. Repeat, it's cloudy. So that is when there is no sun, right? And we just have lots of clouds here. We see lots of clouds. We would say that it's overcast. That means there's no sun. It's gray. Remember, gray is a color. That is a kind of the color of cloud. So if it's very gray outside, there are lots of clouds. And then it's cloudy. And I want you to remember also, we're starting all of these words with it's, which is a contraction. It is the word it is together, right? It is. So you can say it is overcast. It's overcast is same. It's the same thing. Repeat, what's the weather like today? Repeat, it's rainy. Repeat, it's stormy. Repeat, it's bad. So remember that rainy is just water, but stormy will have this lightning over here and thunder, the boom, right? Lightning, repeat lightning and thunder. So stormy will have lightning and thunder. We have had some storms here. In April, we have rain and storms a lot. And it's bad, right? We maybe if we do not like the rain, We say it's bad outside. We do not like it. Some people like rain though, and you could say it's good. I like the rain. Repeat, what's the weather like today? Repeat, it's windy. Repeat, it's mild. So it's windy is, remember, whoosh, it's the air going very quickly. So we can say it's windy outside, like this tree over here is being pushed over by the wind, this wind here. It's mild usually means good weather. It usually means there's not rain, not too hot, not too cold. It's just nice. Repeat, what's the weather like today? Repeat, it's snowy. Repeat, it's cold. So it's snowy means we have this white water stuff, right? This is a snowman. Repeat, snowman. Children make this in the winter when there's snow, but the white stuff is snow. This here, snow. Okay, so it's snowy means it's snowing outside, like it's very, very cold rain. It's cold means it maybe is not snowing, but it's cold outside, right? We can see this is a thermometer. Our temperature is dropping very low. It's very cold in the winter. Sometimes in spring and fall, the seasons spring and fall, it can be cold. Repeat, what's the weather like today? Repeat, it's foggy. So we see the fog. We talked about fog is water in the air you cannot see, right? That is foggy. Usually in the morning, it is foggy. So repeat, what's the weather like today? Repeat, it's too hot. Repeat, it's so rainy. Repeat, it's very cold. Repeat, it's really windy. So these are all words that we can say that all mean very or really. It's really, really hot. That means it's a lot hotter than normal. It's very cold. It's a lot colder than usual. If tomorrow you go outside and it's so sunny and so hot, you can say, if I ask you, what's the weather like today, student? You can say, it's so hot, it's really hot, it's very hot, it's too hot, right? You can also say, it's a little cold or a little hot. So let's practice. Repeat, it's a little cold. Repeat, it's a little hot. It's a little bit hot. So those are different ways we can say it's only a little too hot, right? It's only a little hot. It's not very hot. This is too hot, too cold. So remember our feeling words here as well. We talked about emotions in class. And remember that we can feel hot or cold. So right now, do you feel hot or do you feel cold? Right now, in my office, in my house, I feel blank, hot or cold. I feel hot. If I go outside, I feel cold. So repeat, I feel hot. I feel cold. Good job. So remember, we have 4 seasons in a year. We have winter, so that's usually November to March. We have spring, repeat spring, repeat winter. We have spring, and that is April and May, usually. Repeat summer. Summer is end of May to probably August or September. Repeat fall. Fall is usually September to November time, early November. We also can use the word autumn. Repeat autumn. The same as fall. So here are some different things we do in the summer. Repeat, I go to the beach. Repeat, I go to the water park. Repeat, I go to the, let's not say club. Let's say I go to the park. I swim in the pool. I take ice cream. Usually we'd say I eat ice cream. I take cold drinks. I fly a kite. So there are some things we do in the summer. And summer's coming up, everyone, so I'm excited about that. So let's finish up by practicing, okay? We're gonna do some practice together. It is very important to know your weather words. So watch this video again if you want to keep practicing. So what is the weather like? Practice, let's repeat. What is the weather like? Good. So what is the weather like, student? It's cloudy. Very good. So we have it's cloudy here. Repeat, what is the weather like? What do you think? We see a thermometer here. It is low. We see some snowflakes. Maybe say it's cold. Good. You could have also maybe said it's snowy. I would say it's snowy or it's cold. Repeat, it's cold. Repeat, it's snowy. What is the weather like? I see a picture of a sun here, so I'm gonna say it's sunny. Repeat, it's sunny. What is the weather like? So I see a cloud here and he is going whoosh. So I'm thinking maybe it's windy? Good. Repeat, it's windy. What is the weather like? So here I see a thermometer. Repeat, thermometer. And it's saying that it's very high, right? It's very high. So I think it might be hot. And I see a picture of a sun. So I'll say it's hot. Good job. Repeat, it's hot. Repeat, what's the weather like? I'm seeing some water, so I will say it's rainy. Repeat, it's rainy. What's the weather like? I see some lightning here. Maybe there's some boom, some thunder. So I will say it's stormy. Good job. Repeat, it's stormy. What's the weather like? I see that maybe I'm driving a car and cannot see. Maybe there's water in the air, so I will say it's foggy. Sorry, students, my dog keeps barking. So lastly, we have what's the weather like? Good. It's snowy. So remember when we have ice coming down from the cloud, it's snowy. So we're at the end. I wanted to thank you. Thank you for all your hard work. I'm excited to hear from you this week. Feel free, if you have any questions, to call me or text me. I am happy to answer any questions you have.